The Lord be with you. I'm Deacon Keith Fournier, and our first reading is taken from the letter of St. James, chapter 4. Where do these wars and battles between yourselves first start? Is it not precisely in the desires fighting inside your own selves? You want something, and you lack it, so you kill. You have an ambition that you cannot satisfy, so you fight to get your way by force. It is because you do not pray that you do not receive. When you do pray and do not receive it, it's because you prayed wrongly, wanting to indulge your passions. Adulterers, do you not realize that love for this world is hatred for God? Anyone who chooses this world for a friend is constituted an enemy of God. Can you not see the point of the saying in Scripture? The longing of the Spirit He sent to dwell in us is a jealous longing, but He has given us an even greater grace. As Scripture says, God opposes the proud, but He accords His favor to the humble. Give in to God, then. Resist the devil, and he will run away from you. The nearer you go to God, the nearer God will come to you. Clean your hands, you sinners. Clear your minds, you waverers. Appreciate your wretchedness and weep for it in misery. Your laughter must be turned to grief. Your happiness to gloom. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will lift you up. And our responsorial psalm is taken from Psalm 55. How far I would escape and make a nest in the desert. I would soon find a refuge from the storm of abuse, from the destructive tempest. Lord, from the flood of their tongues. For I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night, they make their rounds along the city walls. Inside live malice and mischief. Inside lives destruction, tyranny, and treachery, never absent from its central square. You, God, will thrust them down to the abyss of destruction. Men bloodthirsty and deceptive, before half their days are spent. For my part, I put my trust in you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark. After leaving that place, they made their way through Galilee, and He did not want anyone to know, because He was instructing His disciples. He was telling them, the Son of Man will be delivered into the power of men. They will put Him to death, and 3 days after He has been put to death, He will rise again. But they did not understand what He said, and they were afraid to even ask Him. They came to Capernaum, and when He got into the house, He asked them, "What were you arguing about along the road?" They said nothing, because on the road they had been arguing which of them was the greatest. So He sat down, called the 12 to Him, and said, "If anyone wants to be first, he must make himself last of all and servant of all." He then took a child, whom He set among them and embraced, and He said to them, "Anyone who welcomes a little child such as this in my name welcomes me. And anyone who welcomes me welcomes not me, but the one who sent me. The Gospel of the Lord.